Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on. Once again, it is time for the introducing event for a brand new 5-star character. It is Cyclops. I can't wait to get into him. I've been very excited about this new character coming out, and then the reviews haven't been that great. So we'll see how it goes. We'll learn his abilities. Maybe we'll figure out some strategy with other characters, perhaps from the Phoenix 5 character line. Let's jump right into the storyline. There's 5 battles to get through. Introducing 5-star Cyclops. Let's go. All right, by the way, by the end of this video, stay tuned because we're going to talk about our my plan for some legendary token draw. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. The Phoenix 5. This is a wave node. The enemies go up to about level 200, so we're going to be fine here. And you have to choose a team of Avengers, interestingly enough. So we'll just go with this team here. I think it's probably fine. We've got Ronan, Hawkeye, we've got the 4-star Black Widow, and then I haven't played 4-star Thor for a long time. So Hawkeye is going to be our purple and green ability user. We also have black and yellow from Black Widow, and I think we're going to use red and blue from Thor. We'll see how it goes. We have a nice starting move here. I think we want to target Colossus first because his defense with his yellow ability can be pretty tough. You'll notice that we're against 3 of the members of the Phoenix 5, and Magic, Colossus, and Namor. So we'll take on Colossus first. Here we go. They don't have a lot of health in this beginning matchup. I think Hawkeye's countdowns are going to start adding quite a bit of damage to the board whenever we match red. And I tell you, if we get his green early enough, I love his green in wave nodes. It'll do enough damage to the target, but if it downs that target, it does that same damage to another random enemy. And then if it downs that enemy, it hits a third enemy for the same amount of damage. And take a look. My Hawkeye's been gaining a little bit of health and damage numbers, 5,246. So it looks like we're in good shape on Colossus. Let's actually save him, and I think we want to target Magic next. Let's work on her. Look at that. Crazy lucky extra move in red at the top corner. And yeah, she looks fine right there. So we'll just play Disabling Blow for fun. We have a lot of purple, and you want to put this in a spot. You get to pick whatever tile you want. That tile becomes a countdown. If we pick this spot right here, and if the countdown expires, that'll line up a green match for us. I don't know that we need it to do that, but you pick a spot where you want to get some sort of benefit out of the countdown expiring. Looks like we messed up that plan anyway, but I think the strategy mindset there is good. Wow, check this out. We've got our green ready to play. I do want to get this blue match 4. We have 7 blue. And I think we're in good shape. Let's actually target Colossus with this no escape blow. Oh, I see. In the wave node. All right, they planned it well. And so the 4th member of the Phoenix 5 has entered, and it was a good thing. It sure was, because it saved the damage from the other 2 being a complete knockout. So Emma Frost jumped in front and took that hit for the team. Well done. Let's get this red that drops blue. All those attack tiles, and they're going to keep getting stronger. We got her out. So here's what I wanted to show you. So Cyclops is now in with 14,000 health, only level 200, and so he's got some decent powers. What we want to do is knock out his friends, and I'm going to save my stun here. So let's take Namor out with a shot from Smite. Normally you'll want to play 4-star Thor's blue first because it adds charge tiles to the board, and then with the charge tiles on the board, red does a ton more damage. But I want to save that stun for Cyclops here, and I think you might be knowing where I'm going with this. Dark Phoenix Unleashed is now his black ability. That happens when it starts out as a yellow ability. When he has no active allies, they're both downed, it changes over to Dark Phoenix Unleashed. It costs 13. We're not going to let him get there, but I did want to play this for fun. Power Surge. And you'll see that he is stun immune when he is in that state. So, sounds fine. Let's go ahead and hit him with a no escape. Another 5,200 there. And we need to keep red and green away from him as well as black. I don't think he's going to get the black, but it'd be fun to try to let him play that against us. But I think we just want to win and move on to the next 4 battles if we can. What do we have here? So we'll play Brush Pass on Hawkeye. He might have taken more damage than anyone yet so far. Nice burst of health. And then for the next few turns, our abilities cost less. So you can see that Defilade only costs 4 instead of 7. Black Widow goes invisible. Set him up with a match 4 in yellow so we can get some other matches made here. We can play Lights Out for a discount of 3, and that is the win. It would have been a stun. Got it. Okay, that was a fun go against the Phoenix 5. Let's see what we have coming our way in the second battle. By the way, shield resupply day 1920. For day 2000, we'll probably want to do some sort of celebration of some sort. Stay tuned for that, a couple of months away. Anew tomorrow, so we're against the non-tile moving Seeker, Investigator, and Eradicator. Let's go. We get to use Cyclops on our team along with Emma Frost and Namor. Let's do this. My characters aren't boosted up too much, but I think we'll go ahead and use the system-provided versions of these characters. That way it's pretty a straightforward fight, and I don't have Cyclops myself rostered yet. Let's go. So to win this, I think we probably won't try too hard to get all of Cyclops' abilities played, especially maybe not his black ability. That seems a little difficult to get played on a trial basis here, I guess. But it might be something we want to go for a little bit later. Let's see, yellow. We don't really get much out of yellow except for Cyclops, and his Savior of Mutant Kind does increase match damage for allies, and then also, depending on how many team up you have when you play it, makes swaps worth of tiles. So in this case, we really want to probably try to get a lot of team up ready to go, and we only have 1 so far. Extra move lined up. Let's see if we get it. Looks good. We don't really have a blue ability on our team, though. Chance to get a bunch of team up here. I think we'll go... could go a few ways. We'll go this way. It also drops black. Emma Frost and Namor both have black abilities. And I kind of like the way that Emma's black ability will fortify, special tiles, specifically in her case referring to her repeater tiles, but she just doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I wish she would. Emma has an okay yellow ability, actually. I think people downgrade her, and her yellow can be situationally good. And I really am a fan of her purple, but there's just not enough situations to play her purple to a lot of effectiveness, and it doesn't do a whole lot of damage either. So let's go, in this case, let's play Atlantis Attacks. It adds blue tiles to the board. Well, we should wait and play that for when there's more blue in the first place. Yeah, let's do that. Get that countdown. Need to get more team up tiles. We'll get a good match. 2 move setup might be good here. Black and white. I don't mind the fact that these guys the enemies are adding charge tiles to the board. That just means more AP for us. We still didn't get a whole lot of blue out there, but I don't want to wait too much longer. So let's go ahead and play Atlantis Attacks. It converts 5 basic tiles to blue, and then if there's 10 or more on the board, he'll do team damage. I think we're taking a risk here. This might not work the way I want it to. It's okay. Yeah, we did not get the team damage out of that. Probably should have waited till it was a guaranteed moment, but let's go with Imperious Rex. It deals damage and destroys tiles in a really cool shape, the shape of his trident, and should do pretty good damage based on how many blue tiles are on the board. Again, I'm not going to wait for a ton of blue. Sometimes that can work out into a nice cascade. Did a decent amount of damage there. Let's go here. Emma's taking some damage, so we should probably try to get these guys' countdowns removed. Want to build up for Cyclops. I think it's about time to play his yellow. Yeah, this is probably a good moment. I mean, we have a match 4 in blue, so we'll do that first. Okay, so do this. Let's play... Yeah, it's confusing on the priority. Let's get that match 4. Alright, so this is a good spot. Let's play his yellow. We're going to get some good tile swaps. Hopefully cascades, or at least line up some matches here. Almost had an extra move in that setup from the yellow. Now we do have it in team up. That's really good because the critical tile is going to sit right there against those red tiles. So that's why I think it's a good idea that we didn't play Phoenix Blast first, because those red tiles could have become his repeater tiles, and we might have lost them immediately afterward. Okay, that's going well. Let's play Phoenix Blast. Cool animation. Everybody said that the animations have been quite decent so far. And here's where, let's see, do we have a purple match anywhere? I kind of missed it. Yeah, I wanted to get purple going too. That's okay. Let's play Girl's Best Friend now, because we could have saved up for Cyclops and his black, but you see how she fortified his repeaters. I really think his repeaters should have been fortified in the first place, and I think a lot of people are kind of down on the fact, nice cascade there, that they're not any shorter time duration than 3 turns is a really long time. So we're having a tough time getting blue on the board because of the enemy, so let's just play Psychic Meddling. Oh, we should have played it before her black ability. I really don't think Emma should be unable to play her other abilities again while in diamond form. That's a little too restrictive because, you know, she's not rated really high on her own, actually, either. We can go for another Savior of Mutant Kind here. Lots of team up now. Definitely great cascades that time. Cool. All right. So, I think we're going to win. Let's do it in style with a Disarming Gaze. Add red to the board. Stun a random enemy. Another Phoenix Blast. And we get the win. All right. So I probably need to work out some strategy a little bit better with the timing of which ability to play before which. Avengers versus X-Men. This could be a good one. We have Cyclops on our team, and probably anyone you could choose, but it does look like we should be going with Colossus and Magic, so we'll do that. We'll play the system-provided characters again so that the levels that I have aren't a little overwhelming. And all right, we'll jump into the action so we can play the other 2 of the Phoenix 5 with Cyclops again. And I don't know, I mean, it would really be fun to try to get Dark Phoenix Unleashed, but that means that his allies have to be downed or at least, stunned or airborne. I don't see how that's going to happen really easily, so I think we're just going to have to play this straight up again. I think we'll take on Panther first. Hard to say which of these three is more dangerous right away. I think we'll be going for yellow matches quite a bit, so Spidey won't be too dangerous. His purple will add... Let's see, which version of Spidey are we against, actually? Yep. Okay, so yeah, his projectiles are going to add up on the board maybe a little bit more than we'd like. That's okay. Let's go... We could get green and then black, but we could do purple and a match 4 in black. Alright. And again, we could do multiple moves here. Let's go this way. Got only 5 team up, but no yellow. Really want to work on both of those probably sooner than what I've been doing so far. Lucky yellow there. 9 black is nice because we can use Cyclops or Colossus to play his black, and I think what we'll do is send Cyclops airborne to earn one of his abilities fired off. So do we want to play Cyclops red right now? I do really like Sliced Sorcery from Magic, and deals a bunch of damage, 9,300, and can remove enemy special tiles when that happens. We don't have a reason to go for blue on this team at all, except to keep it away from the enemy. Not too worried about that. Need one more black AP for Colossus. There's a lot of space between the red tiles on the board, so I think it's a good time to place Phoenix Blast here. Damage plus start the counter on those timers a little bit. Spread these reds out. Okay, so Panther can get some projectiles played every other turn with that repeater. We really want to get him taken out soon. Enemies got pretty even counts on all their AP, 4 and everything except for a couple more black. We'll get our black qualified here. Set them up with more blue, though. Alright, earning a bunch of green there from those repeaters. That's nice. What do we want to do here? We have Disarming Gaze ready to play. That takes away enemy special tiles. Well, it takes away strike tiles, but it has to be at level 5 to override or remove, I should say, enemy protect tiles. In this case, you'll see that the description does not take out protect tiles, so it's not at power level 5. There's a bunch of red on the board. Even if we lose repeaters here, I think it's probably time to play Disarming Gaze anyway, just to get a bunch more red going. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good play. Now we got lucky with a purple extra move amid all this other red. Let's go for that. And what a surprise. We lost all of our repeaters, but I get it because we can play the ability Phoenix Blast again. So, let's see. I think what we'll do, let's go ahead and send Cyclops airborne with fastball special. That means his ability will be played. Okay. And so we'll use magic to match red there. I don't know if I did that quite well. Another turn from fastball special while Cyclops is airborne. Oh, nice. Extra move in red. We have 19 red, and we do have our yellow ready to play. We'll make this match so we can get rid of that repeater down there. Rage of the Panther, that's a bunch of damage, but it does also, a lot of people forget, disarm engage, another green shot. Wow, look at this board full of red. So what I was going to say, a lot of people forget Rage of the Panther earns the enemy team AP in their strongest color. And so here we are with red all over the board. What I want to do is actually play Cyclops and his yellow right now, and maybe we'll get some big time matches with the tile swapping. And then increased match damage, don't forget. Nothing automatic, but match 4s set up all over the board. Cool. Okay, so red's very vulnerable, but I'm going to go ahead with the Phoenix Blast here. Takes him out. We get some repeaters set up. That looks good. I like that we're getting our projectiles every time we play an ability. We'll get this match and then go for more here. Taking 1 point of damage already. I think it's a good spot to go ahead for Ruler of Limbo. Get her purple repeater tile out there. Another shot for Phoenix Blast. Okay, so let's hold the damage on Spidey there for a little bit. We're going to lose this repeater just to get the other spread out. Ruler of Limbo adds red to the board every single turn. And extra move. Another Phoenix Blast. I know we could play the other abilities, but we've seen those before. We haven't seen a whole lot from Cyclops yet until you guys have played this event yourself. I think what are we gonna do here? Probably red and purple. Okay. Earning the green AP every time it destroys them. Don't forget, it's taking a lot of green off the board, so enemy Thor really doesn't have much going for him. We'll Phoenix Blast Spidey here, just about take him out. Looking good. More red. 1 point of damage. All right. And we have our green ready to play. Let's get Spidey out first. And that means when we play green, it's guaranteed to stun Thor, since it's a random enemy. So I think Cyclops, he plays pretty slow. It really is true. However, if you have a long enough match, like this one is, nobody really wants long matches, but if you have one, you might be okay. Stun plus adding red to the board, and with that extra red on the board, we'll play Savior of Mutant Kind with 10 team up. Alright. Was hoping for a little bit better automatic matches from the tile swaps. I think that's what some others have been a little disappointed to see. And he gets the win. And that is a board full of action. Cool. Okay, so I think we got some good abilities played from the other two members of the Phoenix 5. Going on to match number 4. Again, this is a wave node, Broken Bonds. We have to take... Ooh, this might be tough. Let's see here. A fight... It's a wave node, keep in mind, but it's Cyclops against, starting with, Emma Frost. What are we going to be in for here? Let's see. She'll go for yellow, purple, and black. There's 2 ways to get purple on the board. There's really only 1 yellow match, so I think I'm going to take that. And then don't forget, we also are going to really want team up, but I got to get that black match there. Now, wait a second. Since we don't have any allies, it is true. Okay. I hope maybe you guys were trying to tell me there during the match, but in a solo match with Cyclops, you already start with Dark Phoenix Unleashed, and you don't have any allies to become downed or inactive, so that's cool. So already Cyclops cannot be stunned, and he already has his 9,700 damage to the enemy team ability ready to play. On top of that, it'll drain your team up AP and deal additional damage for each team up that is spent that way. So wow, we really want to get team up, and then of course black. Just get lucky and it'll drop from the top for you, I guess. She's gonna take my red match there. Apparently there's not much to go for on this board here. Yellow, I'll get black. Can't wait to see the animation on his black ability, but we want to take... It's a wave node, don't forget, so we're going to want to take Emma out without playing that, I think. Get to the next enemy and then judge from there. Okay. Labor for Learning is going to be adding strike tiles to the board every other turn, and then eventually increasing their value when there's enough of them. That's definitely gonna add up here. Go for more red. Nice. She matched it herself. Perfect. So we have our red ready to play. Definitely not gonna play Dark Phoenix Unleashed, his black ability, yet either. Let's keep going. Let's just take Emma out with match damage. We're doing well here. Psychic Meddling, she spent her purple AP right before we're about to take her out. Awesome. Okay, no reason to match yellow, I guess, so we'll take her out that way. See who's next. Oh man, so now it's a 3-enemy team starring Professor X, Iceman, and Storm. Very dangerous group here for sure. That can be a efficient group to use yourself in battles. Wow, alright. Well, we can't be stunned, so at least that's a good thing. We don't have to worry about Iceman's blue tiles there. But we do have to worry about... Nice combo drop. We do have to worry about Professor X getting invisible on us. That'll happen if he gets one more match in purple. And then, anytime the enemy plays an ability, he's going to add strike, attack, and protect tiles on the board. So I think we really need to get blue going. Not blue, green. Green will help us remove special tiles from the board. And how am I going to do this without lining up purple for them? Doesn't look like I have a choice. Good, they didn't go for purple. And I'm going to take, I think I'll take this way. Getting pretty lucky so far. Storm is feeding some of the black we need. We're up to 24. Can almost play his ability twice at a count of 26. Iceman has team up to protect his team, so I don't really want to play my Dark Phoenix Unleashed against him. But you know what? Let's see. Let's move Professor X over here. Let's give him a shot of the Phoenix Blast. Yep. Okay, so Iceman wants to protect his team there a little bit. Iceman will take that damage from Champion Defender if that countdown makes it to 0. Very nice immune to stun. We'll get more purple away from Professor X. Hopefully we can take him out. Let's go. Need green. Here our repeaters should go off and maybe do enough damage while earning green AP to take Professor X down. Great. It did, and I don't want to do that match 4 because there's a lot of champion defender damage there that I want Iceman to take. He did get invisible. Way to go, Rick. Ouch. Lucky that Professor X matched away his own invisibility tile. All that team up though. That means Iceman's going to be able to protect his crew more than I want. What do I do? We need to speed this match up. This is a tough X-Men group to go against, but very fortunate that we don't have to worry about that stun. Iceman's going to take himself out, so let's work on Storm now. And as soon as he does take himself out, we'll do the same to try to get Storm. How many waves was this? Was there 2 waves, or is there another wave after this? Am I wasting my black here? We can play it twice. Wow. This board is really getting ugly. Okay, let's go. Dark Phoenix Unleashed. Oh man, that was a very cool animation. And it was, okay, I thought there was another wave. I could have played that a long time ago. Sorry guys, you're probably putting 100 comments down below with play it now. Alright, let's go into battle number 5, Dark Phoenix Reborn against Cyclops. I think we have a good strategy to take him out. We'll play the system character. I guess it doesn't matter with these guys. Let's see, with Scarlet Witch, let's see. I think, yeah, we'll go with that one. And then with Phoenix herself, I do want to play, instead of my 44,000 health champion, I think we do want to play that version, and Iron Fist isn't very powerful on my team. We'll just go with this one. Okay, so this might be a little bit challenging. It depends on, well, a lot of things, but how lucky Cyclops runs against us. And keep in mind, he doesn't have his yellow ability because he's there alone, so he already has his Dark Phoenix Unleashed ability ready to play. So we just can't let him get any black, and we're probably going to be okay in this match if we're able to do that. Now, Iron Fist, I love his purple ability in that it adds a bunch of black to the board, and we might not want to do that a whole lot this time. So if we can get Jean Grey down and then come back with her own Phoenix ability, that would be really cool. We'll see if we can get that to happen. And when she does come back, she has her passive green goes and becomes an active green ability and can deal a whole bunch of team damage. You don't get to see that every day. She doesn't have a ton of health. Let's see who gets stunned here. Okay. Purple green. Constant damage from that attack tile from Iron Fist is very helpful, obviously. Red will be good for Jean Grey to put strike tiles on the board. I really like her purple ability. Ooh, man, that's about half health on Iron Fist. Yep, the AI Cyclops is going to match away his own repeater tiles quite a bit. So I see what people are saying about Cyclops. I mean, I was very excited to hear he was coming out and I would have designed him differently myself. I do think there's going to be a bunch of teams where he's fun on. I just don't know how efficient those teams are going to be. You're not going to win fast with him. I think he's going to be a long match winner. There we go, a big shot on Jean Grey. We're trying to get her knocked out, but we have to be a little bit careful because she creates a countdown that it absolutely has to reach 0 or she will not come back. And there she goes. Nice. Okay, so Phoenix is back, and we have the Phoenix Force ability ready to play for a cost of 9. It does team damage to the enemy, but it also does damage to our own team. Let's go ahead and play that. Well, you know what? Let's play purple first. Psychic Rapport. Get some red on the board. Very nice. We picked up enough red to play her ability. We'll play it again. That's probably going to be good to go against Cyclops in this situation right here, so we can get a repeater or two matched away. And the third one goes down. Yeah, not having those... Oh man, every time you get an extra move, Phoenix has a passive that'll increase the value of your special tiles and reduce the value of enemy special tiles. And so what I was going to say is we can play Psychic Flames here. Damage plus a bunch of strike tiles. Look at this extra move. Huge critical there with the greens. And we get the win. I wanted to play her green. We had it ready to play. It's a very cool animation. I'm sure you guys can go through that match and get Jean Grey knocked down and play her green ability to win the match. But that was actually a pretty fun run, a great board, fun team. We get the win, and the introducing Cyclops event was actually pretty fun. I think that was great. Learning his abilities, seeing how I think you want to probably play green and red at specific times, maybe wait on yellow so that you can play it when there's a lot of reds on the board and maybe get some automatic free matches. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the strategy to get the most out of Cyclops. And what we're going to talk about here, since we're at the end, is what we're going to do for legendary token draws. I mentioned at the beginning to hang on for that. We're going to cover that a little bit. As you look at the legendary token draws, this will be the next video we're doing. And very soon we might even have, you might see a link down to this video at the bottom. It might be a day or so after you see this one, but check it out. In latest Legends, I'm finally done with the math. We've got a ton of draws saved up. We're going to do a bunch of tokens first throughout the entire game. I'm at about 490 total legendary level draws when you add up the 149 tokens and 8,500 plus command points. That works out to a little over 490 total. We're going to draw latest legends in the next video until we get about 6 Magneto cover levels. Same thing for Adam Warlock and for Yellow Jacket. So that is guaranteed to probably be somewhere around 100 latest Legends draws. And on top of that, I'm glad you waited and hung over till to the end here. The Good Fortune Vault is ending, and I decided we're going to make legendary draws from this store as well. Can't wait to add levels onto Deadpool and Onslaught. I like those characters quite a bit, maybe more than others, but we're going to add levels onto Okoye. I really don't know how many draws we're going to do here, but probably 2, 3, 4 maybe levels on Okoye, or that many, maybe 3 or 4 levels on each one of those characters. Can't wait to get into that. Thanks for watching, guys. Please continue in the video or playlist you see down below. See you there.